Hi, good evening. It's Enlight 369, or some of you may know me as Charlene, and I am an intuitive reader. So you can book me on Facebook or Instagram, and we'll do readings. So today is almost 6 p.m. Bangkok time. So good morning, good afternoon, good evening from whichever part of the world you are. So we'll do a reading for 7th of February to 13th of February, and there's pretty much like two big occasions for the upcoming week. 12th is the Chinese New Year, and 14th is Valentine's Day. So if some of you are looking to do your life goals or look at your life plans this year, please book ahead. And I do various types of readings, so yeah, you can feel free to ask questions, and then we'll block off 1 hour to an hour and a half time for each client, and all readings are confidential. So thank you so much. Let's start the reading now. So this is a general reading for 7th to 13th of February 2021. So here's your first card. It's the Two of Diamonds. Your second card, Five of Hearts. Your third card is the Three of Hearts. Ooh. Okay, so it appears that all the cards are representing feminine energies, and remember that each person has a masculine and feminine side, and the feminine side represents the diamonds and the hearts. Okay, so for your first card, the Two of Diamonds. So here it is again. First card, Two of Diamonds. So it seems here that I sense that you are learning to embrace your intuition and duality. Okay? And we'd like to get a clarifier for this. Can we clarify the Two of Diamonds, please? So this is a clarifier for your Two of Diamonds. This is the Jack of Diamonds. So here it's like, since you have embraced your duality, your intuition, you've managed to go and charge ahead, because the Jack of Diamonds is a youthful energy who manages to go forward and lead his troops towards there. So it may be that you're leading towards your goal, and you've managed to round up your team, so to speak. And if you don't have a team, it could be that you've managed to gather all your senses together and just pull yourself and just will yourself to go forward and charge. So these are really good cards. Now let's look at your your present. So this is your present. It's the Five of Hearts. In this case, your Five of Hearts means that you're changing as a person in the present, and means that you're learning to trust not only your intuition, and you've managed to go ahead, but you've had a change of heart towards something that concerns you. So let's clarify your Five of Hearts. Okay, so that's the Queen of Diamonds. So I think that the pandemic and 2021 has brought us that we should learn to respect our feminine side, and the feminine energy should rule. And we have seen this even with world leaders, like for example in New Zealand, in Finland, in Denmark, where we have female leaders, and even the United States now has a female vice president. So we are now seeing that women are in, and even Serbia has its president or prime minister as a woman. So we are now seeing that feminine energies are ruling because we've had enough of that masculine aggressiveness, take it all energy. We're done with that. We're done with that. We want to be able to have this energy of femininity where we're nurturing, where we're caring, we're giving, where we have collaboration, and it's about working together so that we can find, there's a collective effort to find cure for COVID and also to serve, to solve, to help solve the world's problems. Okay, so here it's like, this is just clarifying your five of hearts, which means like you're changing something from your heart. And here it's the queen of the clarifier. Here is the queen of diamonds. So you've managed to trust from the past. You have managed to trust your intuition and your duality, and so you've managed to forge ahead, which is represented by the Jack of Diamonds. And so with that, in the present, you are changing. You've had a change of heart. You're changing your heart, and so that is clarified by the Queen of Diamonds, which means that you're learning to trust that intuition even more. Not just trust, but to strengthen your intuition even more. Like, you now, there's a knowing, there's an inner knowing that, hey, it's not just when I learn to trust my intuition, like my femininity, my womanhood, whatever you call it, is that I can have a change of heart. My gut, my intuition, and my heart is very much connected. And so your queen is like, hey, this is a big change here, and you don't need to worry what's going to happen because I am here to take care of you. You don't need the affirmation of others, rather you just need to validate yourself. I am here. We're going to nurture that, and we're going to strengthen our change of heart because our intuition tells us that this is the right thing to do, even though you may not see an external validation of this. Okay? And so your future possible outcome is the Three of Hearts. And we'd like to clarify the Three of Hearts, please. So let's clarify the Three of Hearts. And this is a clarifier here. Is the Queen of Clubs. Okay. So here, in your future possible outcome, you have managed, like, your Three of Hearts represents alignment, but it's not there yet, because if you look at the card, two of the hearts are facing downwards. So there is still some work to do for you. And this is strengthened or clarified by the Queen of Clubs. The Queen of Clubs is saying that if you want to align your heart and move forward, you need to strengthen your mind and your consciousness. The clubs and the spades represents the masculine energy, and the clubs here represents for me not just the mind but the heart, the soul. Yeah, the soul, the heart, and the mind. That's why it's a flower. It means like it's not just the mind that's thinking, but also like it's when we bloom, because the clubs represents the flower. Is that when we bloom, it means that we have reached that maturity. And so to be able to align your heart and move forward to that future possible outcome, to the Three of Hearts, it means that you need to be mature, not only in your mind but also in your soul and also your body. So it means that you have to bring forth all these three elements in order to move forward. It's not just a lip service of, yes, I'm going to do this, or I'm going to change. Rather, it has to be a resounding yes from your heart, from your soul, and from your mind, especially your body. So when you have reached that consensus in you, that's the time that you can move forward. And then let's look at your advice card. Okay? So this is your advice card. It's the Queen of Spades. And here you see we are having, this is the third queen that we've had. And on the advice, the Queen of Spades is saying, and only strengthens the fact that, hey, right now you are awakening, you are strengthening your consciousness, and you are awake. And actually, the cards, one of the strength cards are now one of the strongest cards is the Jack of Spades. It means like it's a culmination, at least for this stage. And you're not too far from that, from being able to strengthen your resolve, whether it's a change in your, whether you are going through some changes in your lives. It means that, hey, you have found, at this stage of your life, you have found the strength that you need. And this is represents, and the spades represents the consciousness. It means that you are bringing your whole self. You're not just investing, you are, maybe you could say, in psychology we call it like the psychic energy. When you are wanting to change something in your lives, in our lives, it means that we have to bring our whole self in. It's not just the mind, but everything else, your intuition, your heart, your mental energies, and your soul. They all have to align, and this is back, and you are supported and backed up by the Queen of Spades. It means like you're already there. It's just that you just need to push a bit more. So if it means it's you're almost meeting the king. So it means that, hey, you are actually the queens and the kings are of the same strength. So you're there already, and congratulations if you already got there, for those of you who resonate with this reading. So you're already there at this stage. So congratulations to your work, to all the work that you have done. You have managed to bring your whole self in, your whole consciousness. And then let's look at the overall energy of this reading. So this is the guided, so the whole reading is actually guided by the Ace of Hearts. This is on top of the cards. The Ace of Hearts. And however, the Ace of Hearts here is facing downwards. So it means that you are on the verge of beginning, but you need to strengthen yourself. And this is backed up by your advice card, the Queen of Spades. The cards are saying that you are almost there. We're going to meet the king. It's just that you need to push it a bit more for some of you. Maybe for some of you, you need to rest, or maybe you just need a bit of different energy, maybe an exciting energy. Put something exciting in your life, whether it's doing activities that you love or trying out something new. That's fine too. So that you can begin, the idea is for us to turn this around to this, so that you can start, for some of you, to start the Chinese New Year in the right direction. So yeah, it's either you push, it can mean different things. Either you pause, you rest. If some of you may be working too hard, it's easier for you to rest and gain your energy. Remember that if you're not 100%, then you cannot show up for other people that need you. Okay? For some of you, it might be bringing in a different energy. Like, for example, maybe doing hobbies that you like, or maybe trying out new things. And for some of you, it can be like, maybe use this time to rest and reevaluate your plans for the upcoming Chinese New Year. So, or for some of you, for the upcoming week. So yeah, so I will just take a photo of this, and if you'd like a reading, please send me a message, and I'd be happy to get back to you, and let's schedule them so that you can we can all live our best lives because this is our birthright. Thank you so much. Good evening. Bye bye.